my lovelies, Barbara here with another tarot reading for the week ahead. It is Monday, the 23rd of March, 2026. Hope you had a fantastic weekend, and I hope you had a fantastic Spring Equinox last Friday. Though I was working, I sort of kept going in and outside. I did plant some seeds, and it's just like that whole feeling that springtime's here. It just fills you with joy and anticipation of what's coming. So, hope you had a good Spring Equinox and weekend. Anyway, let's go on with your reading. We've got the Sirian Starseed Tarot this week. These are huge, these cards. They're not easy to shuffle. As you can see, they are, well, I'm trying to get it back there. There we are. You can see how big they are. So they're very, very large. That's the back. Now, I will say this week is very much about relationships, not necessarily a one-to-one basis, but relationships. Even though the first card, that lead card, is essentially a wand, but it's a flame, so fire. So here we have the Adept of Flames, which is the Knight of Wands in a Rider-Waite. Now just look at this guy. Oh, very brooding, isn't he? Oh, hello, baby. How are you doing? Type thing. Now, this is how you are feeling. This isn't somebody that's coming into your life. Sorry, all those people who think, oh, hello, wouldn't mind that. This is how you are feeling. That anticipation, that feeling of, yeah, do you know what? I want to bring new people into my life, but I have the energy to do that now. Now, springtime is great because it does make you start thinking about things. Now, this guy, he has this giant candle behind him. He can see his way forward, and that's us this week, that we can see where we're going to, and we can do that at speed if we want to, but also with the energy of wanting to draw something in. Now, it could be something, it could be the energy of relationships, it could be a group of people, it could be just getting on with the people at work. And that's really, really important, because most importantly, it's how you feel about yourself. Yeah, do you know what? I deserve more than this. I'm going to go out and take it. Now, I don't mean that in an aggressive way at all, even though he's a knight and he's a wand. It's that, yeah, do you know what? I'm going to go and try and change the way I deal with relationships and how I attract them in. Because then we work on the 5 of chalices. We are actually into some cups here. Now, this is rather lovely. This one, just trying it without any reflections here. The usual thing, where's the 3 cups she's looking at? Oh, they're floating around here. There's the 2 cups she's not seeing. Now, the whole point is it's a bit of an illumination week for us all, where you realise, okay, yeah, that didn't work out in the past. You know, it's sad, but it's a time to think, well, what did I learn from that? What did I learn from all the really positive relationships I've had in the past? So let's look at work situations. So you're in a job that, yeah, the job itself is fine, but the people within it do not align with the way you want to feel. No, it could be that you're being bullied, but it could be just that they're just different people and you just don't get on. Think back, when did other jobs actually make you feel good? How did they make you feel? And learn from it. And this week you will be able to go, oh, golly, I never thought of that. No, it doesn't have to be within a work situation. It can be your own one-to-one relationship. It could be your group of friends. You think, yeah, do you know what? I want to bring new people in. I'm not necessarily going to ditch all my friends. I might keep hold of some of them. But nevertheless, it's time for a change. Remember, you had that Knight of Wands. It's a time for a change to go out and get it. And only you can do that. But the whole point is learning both negative and positive aspects of your past relationships within all your life. Because then what do you get? You get the 10 of crystals. So that's essentially the 10 of pentacles. So the 10 of earth. And look how joyous this is. And this is very much, it's that feeling security within your life, not money side, but that feeling, yeah, do you know what? I feel comfortable. Once you've figured out what you're actually after, you can manifest that in. And look at this. I just find this beautiful. And there's a peacock there. It's funny, slight tangent here about peacock feathers. Be interesting if you put it in your comments what you feel about peacock feathers, because I was brought up that they were unlucky to come into the house. And it appears that that's a very westernized sort of Mediterranean thing. Indian and I think Japanese and Chinese, it's lucky to have them in. So it's just interesting to find out what different people think, that's all. So there she is at peacocks. It's all like, oh, look at me. You know, it's the whole point. I'm very proud of what I've done. but it's also, remember, a 10. Where's the little 10 up there? So 1 plus 0 equals 1. So this change of attitude towards your relationships and what relationships you want to manifest in can start you on a brand new journey, an exciting one. Not one where you forget all the good things from the past and your really good friendships and relationships and even work colleagues. You know, perhaps you should get in contact with some old work colleagues you had a great time with, but you want to manifest something like that again. This is the week to do it, because then look at this. You get the 4 of flames. So that celebration card. This is the 4 of wands with that sturdiness. We've just had the 10 of pentacles, or the 10 of, what do they call it? Crystals. So that solidity of feeling secure. Here's the castle. Yeah, come on in. Come on in. Bring it in. Bring all that energy into your life. We're in spring now. Hey, get on. Get out there. Meet new people and celebrate what you've learned from the past and from your current friendships and relationships, and building them, and just celebrate it and enjoy what you've got. This is such a joyous week. It's really, really positive, because then look what you end with. You had, remember, you had the 5 of chalices, and now you've got the 6. And this is, it's often looked at as remembering past childhood things and families, but it's the feeling of, yeah, being comfortable, being secure within your relationship, feeling looked after almost, even if you're the one that's doing the looking after. And just look at this. I love the way it's completely covered in stars. It's like looking up there. You know, when you look, you lean back and you look at the stars, it makes you feel so wonderful and part of the universe. That's what this week is about, is feeling part of something, even if it's a one-to-one relationship or a big group of people that you know that you can have fun with and you feel supported with. You can create that this week. So have a fantastic week. Draw in those new relationships, perhaps even improve on those relationships you currently have, and realize what's not working for you, but then add on what is. Have a great week. I will see you soon. Bye for now.